government contracting is $500 billion worth every year, right? So, and what it is first, a government contract is just a legal agreement where the government pays a business like yours or mine to provide goods or services. Now, there are different actors, two main actors, the buyer, who can be the federal government or the state or local government. And when we talk about state and local government, whatever state you are, you can actually contract with your state or local government agency for your services or your products. You can do that at the federal level as well. And some of the agencies, which are the Department of Defense and the NASA, it can be anything, any other agency. These agencies are the ones who do procurement and generate those contracts and post them on sam.gov, which I'm going to talk about. Now, what do they buy? They can buy anything. Just think about the private sector, right? Where you as a buyer or any company as a buyer, you will need what? You will need, gas. You will need electricity. You will need anything that you need to function as a business. You will even need paper towel, tissue, soap, or anything that you will need as an individual as well. So the government always buy these kind of things. You will be surprised what the government can even buy from you. Any product or service that you can ever think of, because they have a lot of organization throughout the country, and they have all the needs that you can ever think of, right? So now, who can sell? People like you and I. Now, I'm not gonna say people. I'm going to say businesses. And as long as your business is registered properly, then you qualify, depending on the case, for either selling a product to the government or the states or selling a service. Now, the size doesn't matter. You can be a one or two person business and you can still provide your services to the government. Okay? So, let's talk about numbers. $500 billion available to spend by the government only, not even the states, by the government only for businesses. Okay, and that's equivalent to about $766,000 per person in the U.S. Can you imagine that? Now, we as small businesses, and this is something that I'm gonna start talking about a lot more. The 24% that you see here is reserved for small businesses because there are a lot of real big companies that take a whole bunch of that percentage. I think this is 76% that's available for giant companies, and they've been contracting with the government for a long time, and they have built trust, right? Some of those companies can be Amazon or Microsoft or tech giants. Okay, so when we talk about IT, but they are also construction companies that have been there for a long time, and these take the bulk of the percentage of the government contracting. But there's still room for us, right? 24% is not a small number. You can still make a difference and still thrive as a business for government. So these are the numbers that should make you excited. Now, we already covered what the government buys. It can range from military gear, uniform, Google, laptop, all kind of equipment, to rockets and satellites. Okay, the government also buys food and beverage. If you have also a cleaning business, you can offer your janitorial service and still do well. The government buy construction materials and services, and also defense systems. Okay, so the list goes on and it never ends. Now, where do you fit in all this? You've seen the numbers, you sound excited, but where do you fit? So here's what I will recommend. Ask yourself the following question: what is my professional background? You may have been offering services individually, and you are confident and you have built authority in your area. So why don't you go ahead and start a business and get started in it? If you are an IT professional, why don't you start an IT business and start with government contracting? Okay, so what kind of job have you worked in the past? Do you have any job history? Okay, what is it that you do better than other people or other company, and what kind of separates you? What differentiates you? Because it's still a market, right? So you still have to do some type of marketing, which I'm going to address. But you have to think about all these things, right? And build your authority in the area for government. So that's what I wanted to share. Now, these are the three steps that I will recommend when you try to think about your unique value proposition. First, know your skill. Okay, think about something that you know and that you've been doing well over the past. Then you need to do market research, and that has to do with the marketing that I was talking about. The best the best source to find whatever the government is looking for is to go to sam.gov. You go to sam.gov and you start playing with the different contract that the government is looking at. And then you can go to usaspending.gov to also look at where the government spend most of his money. From what I've found, construction and IT are the major services that the government has been looking for. Not to say that things like some people win janitorial contracts that are worth $1 million. Okay, so you can have your part in this. Now you want to build a clear value proposition that make agencies choose you. And when we talk about agency here, we talk about the Department of Defense, we talk about the NASA, we talk about the health department, any big agency that the government serves. So we talk about the Department of Education. It can be any agency. So these are different agencies. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. I hope this makes you excited and kind of start thinking about, hey, I've been dealing with enterprise for a long time, and now I'm kind of interested in switching to government. Or you can do even both at the same time, because government contracting, especially in the IT, which by the way, my company does, we provide consulting in writing proposal and also IT services like cybersecurity, clouds engineering, and AI and machine learning. We also do advanced analytics, and we have a community where we will help you get to the next level with government contracting. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later for another video.